Hello everybody, welcome back for another video. Hope you're all doing well and that you're all having a great day. Before we begin, first thing, I have to say this, watch out for people in the comment section who are pretending to be me. They're not me. I've seen on this channel alone, not even the other channel, seven different accounts who were trying to be me. They mimicked me. They tell things to people in the comment section, hey, contact me on Telegram or on so-and-so and I'll give you money and yada yada. For reference, especially if you're new here, I saw there's like 5,000 new subs. Hello to everybody. I will never ask you for money. I will never ask you to contact me. I will never ask you for something in exchange for anything else. Everything I do is completely for free. This is why this is all on YouTube. So if anyone ever says, hey, contact me for something, they're not me. Give them like a nice little digital middle finger, if you will. Today we have another viewer question, actually multiple viewer questions, and I've compiled them all into one video. The first one says, do I, me, have a particular website where I sell art? No, because I do not sell my art. I am collecting all of my art. I don't know if I mentioned this before. I plan on, donating. I plan on giving it all to my future kids. It'll be passed down onto them, and I'm building up a massive art portfolio to be able to do that. However, in the past, I have sold things on eBay. I think it is, as I have an eBay business, I think it is the most liquid place to be able to sell your art. You can get a pretty good price, but me personally, I do not ever really plan on selling my art. I do buy multiples of pieces that I do own. So at some point, listen, if realistically something I bought for 120 goes up to 10,000, random number, and I have like 8 of them, maybe I'll end up selling them, but at the moment, there isn't a particular website. I would, if you are in the idea that you are thinking of flipping art, eBay is probably the place. And it's a bit of a paradox, if you will, because I would never buy off of eBay because eBay has so many fakes, especially when it comes to art, especially when it comes to art prints. It's very easy to mimic these things, so it's best that you normally buy them directly from the artist or someone associated with the artist. But as far as selling, it's the quickest and fastest place to be able to get to potentially millions of people who want to buy what you are trying to sell. Just complete honesty. Second question says, TMI, would you ever cash out into a stable coin? I saw this question and I actually chuckled because me and my best friend were talking about this about 2 days ago. I'm not sure if you mean as far as trading, or when it comes to cashing out of the cryptocurrency market, if I would trade into a stable coin. When I do plan on cashing out, whenever that might be, I plan on cashing out into cash because I have a lot of things that I want to buy, property, etc., and none of them at the moment take Tether or any other type of stable coin. However, there are a lot of loopholes, and this is why I said it's funny because I was talking about this with my friend, and the discussion that we had was, there are a lot of places in the world that have 0% tax rates when it comes to cryptocurrencies. So the idea that he formulated, which is also completely legal, is that he plans on moving to a country to get like residency in some sort of way from his cryptocurrencies because he lives in a place where he's holding coins that he may have to pay a 25% tax. So the idea is kind of to cash out into stable coins and then transfer the funds out in the new country that he's going to be living in where they have a 0% tax rate for everything crypto. And we looked into it, and I think we have to look into it a little bit further, but I'm pretty sure all of it's actually completely legal, which is completely insane. I see no reason why you couldn't transfer out into a stablecoin or cash out into a stablecoin, especially if you are in a place where you can legally do so, especially with zero tax implications. A lot of people do, I think, plan on, take it for what it's worth, I think plan on when the market goes up and then eventually has that little massive fall back down to cash out into stable coins to be able to not have to swap back into fiat so that when the market does get really low and they want to buy back in, they already have a tether that they can use to go back up. For those of you who have no idea or anything about cryptocurrencies, I'm sure your mind is all over the place right now because you have no idea what I'm talking about, but I see no reason why not. Am I going to do it? No, because I have concrete numbers as to when I'm going to cash out into fiat to be able to buy other investment properties. Hope I answered your question. Number 3, someone said, what are your thoughts on lending money to friends? I'll be honest with you. No. What are my thoughts on lending money to family? It's the word isn't no. The word is I expect, because of what I've been through in life, if I am lending someone money, I do not expect to get that money back. So I see it more as like, the word isn't offering, but like a, hey, here you go. You need some money? Kind of take it. Just how I am in life, and once again, what I've been through. I do think it is a very, very messy idea to mix money and friends, to start a business with a friend, to get into real estate with a friend. If you could be the closest, tightest friends on this entire planet, if you disagree on something and your money's tied into it, your mind is going to tell you that's my money. Not that they're trying to take it away from me, but they're messing with what I have and the potential profits that I could make. I've talked with friends years ago about possibilities of buying real estate together, getting into something, and I've thought of it. I really sat there and thought of it. I was like, maybe my experiences in the past were just something that I went through. Maybe this new friend will be different. No, I'd rather not. I am more than happy to counsel friends as to what they should do with money. But as far as doing anything money-wise with a friend, no. When it comes to lending people money, I usually just tell them, hey, you need this money, have at it. It is yours. Hope you get through your difficult or hard time. I'm not trying to be mean in any way, shape, or form. I promise you that much. It's just that I've gone through scenarios, so yeah, no. Number 4 says, hey TMI, what are your thoughts about investing in crypto stocks? This has been very popular the last couple of weeks as well. A lot of people have been asking me, and I think also the next one ties kind of closely into that one as well. If you are, now this is not financial advice, this is simply what I believe or what I would do. If you plan on investing in the cryptocurrency space, I think it is best that you invest directly into what you're trying to invest into. I had a question on the other channel as well where someone was asking me, what do I think about retirement funds that invest in Bitcoin? That's also like the very next question as well, which I guess we'll flow them together. Number 5 says, are there any pension funds that invest in Bitcoin heavily that look like a good bet? If you are betting on the idea of Bitcoin succeeding in the future, it is probably best to just own the Bitcoin itself. I've seen pension funds and retirement funds, and we spoke about that on the other TMI channel as well, that are allocating 10% of their holdings for the pension fund into Bitcoin. So the idea is if Bitcoin does extremely well, so does the entire pension fund, yada, yada, yada. But in my view, it makes more sense to simply hold the actual Bitcoin so that you make the full profit and not 10% of the profit from the entirety of the fund. I think it could potentially in the future be a very good idea to invest in cryptocurrency companies, therefore a crypto stock or something related to it security-wise. Even maybe potentially in the future when it comes to Bitcoin ETFs or Bitcoin futures. However, you are making the most gains from actually holding the cryptocurrency itself. I don't know how to really simplify that any more than what I just said. I myself do not personally, at the moment, care for the stock market, not only because it looks like we are well overdue for a major crash, especially after everything that's been going on this year, but stocks in general do not get the same returns that cryptocurrencies do. Bitcoin is up over 9 million%. Not a fake number, you can Google it. Like Google Bitcoin 9 million%. You can see that. It is the best performing asset of all time. Bitcoin's been around for 12 years, and the price predictions that we're getting now for where Bitcoin is going to go, XRP is going to go, Ether is going to go, there's nothing that matches that. Even if at the time you're watching this right now, the cryptocurrency market and many coins have gone up by around 130 to 180% over the course of a 6-week period. Can you show me any stock that has done that, especially in the same amount of time? Or even, going from $4 to $1,200 like Ethereum did, a couple of years ago. So, like I said, if we end up getting to a future where Bitcoin's price goes and has a very stable price because it's so high and there's an immense amount of liquidity inside of it, that's when I think we'll all have the conversation of should we shift some of our money maybe out of it and put it into cryptocurrency stocks, but at that point, probably not as well. And the same exact thing with a pension fund. Now, I would suggest that you get actual professional help when it comes to this, especially when it comes to your retirement. Don't listen to stuff that I say and go, okay, I'm going to do that. But it's more of a, if you're thinking of betting on Bitcoin for retirement, it is probably better to allocate that money, or at least 1% of what you were thinking of for the entirety of your investment fund, into Bitcoin, so that should a fund do very well, because Bitcoin's price has risen, Bitcoin's price would have also risen as well, and you'll also do very well from the Bitcoin that you're holding. Yeah, I hope I answered your questions. I'm getting so many, and I'm happy about it as well. Like, I'm not even upset. A lot of questions about like retirement now, and people thinking of like, how much money should I be putting away? Where should I be putting my money and stuff like that? I think that everyone should have a retirement account. Everyone should be preparing for retirement. I don't care if you're watching this and you're 17 and a half. I don't care if you're 21. I don't care if you're 35. Everyone plus should be thinking of stopping working. I know some people who actually do like to work. That is not I want to make sure that you all can either retire early or retire extremely comfortably. There's no reason why anyone should have to work forever, not have any money. It's a whole bunch of things. I've seen so many documentaries of people who are in their 80s and 90s who have no money saved over, who are still working and will never be able to retire. And I sit there and I'm like, I don't want that to ever happen to me or any of my friends. So here we are. I do hope I answered your questions. I do hope that you all are having a great day, a great morning, a great afternoon, a great evening, wherever you are, wherever you might be. I do hope it's absolutely fantastic. Thank you all once again for watching and or listening, and I will most certainly be talking to you all soon. See you.